Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we are going to give you a year ahead tarot card reading. So this reading will be focused on what I see coming for you for the new year of 2018. Your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on what I see coming through the cards. So the reading itself will focus on clarity, advice, and any challenges that you're going to be experiencing this new year. I will pull out at least 7 cards. If I feel drawn to pulling out more, I will do so. I will also pull out a couple of cards from my Angel Tarot deck as well. So before anything, I am going to clear out the energy with some sage. And then afterwards, I will do a quick little prayer to keep away anything negative out of the reading and to be able to tune into your energy. I do have your name in my head, the correct name that you sent me, if anything, and I will be tuning into that. So I'm going to start clearing out first. And by the way, Happy New Year's Eve, as today is a day of allowing yourself now to create positive intentions for the new phase, the new energetic rebirth we're about to go into. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I'm focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcome to this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's purest intention and God's white light. Thank you. So I will start shuffling now. All right, so there's a lot going on, and I don't know. So this is something, let's see here. So it seems like obviously we're going to be talking about love, I think, or something that has to do with love, because something's coming up for love life. I'm a little confused on exactly what's going on, if anything, but I will just express what I see in the cards, and then if anything, we can put it together like a puzzle. But I am seeing like there's this certain situation that got out of hand, or like was like it got worse, or it got out of hand, or it's like nothing was done when it happened and then it just accumulated over time, or it got worse, or like it wasn't like it wasn't confronted that moment, or it wasn't called upon like that moment, and then it just, you know how something just gets worse when you don't do anything at that moment. And that's kind of what I think has happened. Okay, it's a kind of thing where something got out of hand, so either it got too toxic, or it felt like it was going to be fine, or it would go away, but it didn't go away. So I am picking up there's something love life where, so you come through in the cards as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who is very sensitive, open-hearted, good, kind person who's just going through a lot of emotions and is very emotional when it comes down to dealing with the energies around them. So I am sensing that feeling of feeling like there's a lot of emotional stuff going on and it's hard for you to deal with everything emotionally. Okay. So then I see here, now this is what I'm interpreting. Okay. I do see that there's intense heartache over a situation in a love situation. I don't know if it's a love triangle that's going on right now, or it's something where you've been with this person for a long time since you were younger with them, and then now it's just kind of going downhill, or it's not working out the way you thought it would. But there's something where I'm seeing a young male here. So for me, it can represent uh, the concept of that you guys got together when you were young, or I don't know if this is a new person, but I'm thinking it's the same person, but like when you guys got together when you were young, and then now it's like there's issues happening. Because I am seeing here the King of Cups reversed, so that represents a man now who is just you're in your life that you're having issues with, and it's hard to communicate with this person because you're not able to see them. Then you're not able to see each other eye to eye. So something's happening with that. And this card for me represents the soulmate card. And when it's reversed, it represents there's just that connection that used to exist is not existing anymore, or it's just not feeling the same way, or what used to be is not the same. And what's coming with that card is the Four of Cups, which represents the concept of being bored, or the concept of feeling lost or out of place with the situation and not knowing what to do. So there is this sense of blockage here. So again, I don't know if it's this situation you're going through with this person recently that just happened, or you recently, or it's happening now, but I don't know if there's somebody else involved, or like a third person involved in the situation, or it's just talking about you guys have been together since you were younger, or like that young love. So there's just something with that. So just keep in mind, again, I am seeing here this sense of connection with friends, and connecting with old friends in the new year. So keep that in mind as well. I see in the new year you're going to be connecting with a lot of old friends. So I don't know if you're single now, or you're spending time with friends or wanting to connect with friends again. But there's this sense of connection, new connections next year on a friendship level, communicating, interacting with friends and connecting. I am seeing as well you've gone recently through some form of self-realization, so that just means like something shifted your perspective. It can be the situation that I'm talking about, and you're just kind of realizing things, you're seeing things in a different perspective. I feel like, if anything, it was a very difficult process, but it's now transforming you. You don't realize it, but it's transforming you into the person you're supposed to be, that stronger person. I am seeing there's a lot of planning, so I don't know if that situation that happened, if there's, oh, if it's a wait and see, or you're planning now, like how to resolve that, or you're getting your life in order, your life together, because I'm just seeing that sense of planning now and working things out for yourself and seeing what you're going to do next, what's going to happen. Is it a wait and see? So it's that sense of planning and figuring things out. Again, I see a lot of challenges and frustration and struggles in this whole process, or in the past couple of months, or this past year, and it hasn't been a victory. So it's just, I feel like it's been something where it's like when you try to get out of it, it pulls you back. When you try to get out of it, it pulls you back. And when you're feeling like you're trying to resolve it, it just gets worse. So it's a kind of thing where it's very energetically draining, I'm feeling, towards you. And I feel like it's let's see here. Yeah, I feel like you need to step back from the situation, or if you've been distant, keep your distance and try to recollect yourself emotionally, and try to take care of yourself emotionally, because I am seeing fear, and I'm seeing the concept that something was sneaky, something was done sneaky, or something was done in a disappointing way, or there was betrayal or sneakiness. And I don't know if you caught him, or you found out, or I'm just sensing that energy as well of being really hurt and angry towards a certain situation. So again, I don't know if it's that exact situation or something that's similar to that, but it's a kind of thing where I feel like your guides are kind of saying to just step back, and do what you can to now help yourself and focus on yourself. Okay. It just seems there's just a lot going on, and then I feel like your intuition itself has been really hazy, and obviously it's hard for you to connect with your intuition. But I am feeling for the new year, um, you're kind of going to go into this new year still with a little bit of old crap from the past, but you need to allow yourself now to accept and forgive, and allow yourself to just accept what happened. I know that's very hard for you, as I'm holding, I feel like you're holding this sense of just anger, or like, or the sense of like, it's hard for you to just accept, and it's saying that you must find a way to um, allow yourself to accept. If not, you're just going to bring all that stuff with you in the new year, that emotional stuff, and you don't want to carry that with you, carry that as like on your shoulders. um, I just feel like that sense of being lied to, or no honesty, or no trust. There's just something of that nature, and I don't know exactly what it is. Um, but it's just saying that I just feel like I don't know if it's just fresh, or you haven't been able to accept it. Obviously, if it's hurtful, how can you accept something like that? So I'm going to pull out a couple cards here. All right, well, hun, so the tarot cards I got from your angels is the first card I got is the World. It says, you are now leading yourself towards the path of enlightenment. Allow yourself to move forward. This focuses, the World for me focuses on the concept of fulfillment, and that in this new year itself, you are going to find that fulfillment. Um, Even though you've gone through this very difficult situation, it's basically, for me, the World represents that you have the whole world ahead of you. There's so many possibilities, okay? And that it's just because this is happening now, it doesn't mean it's going to happen in this is going to always be like this in the future. So it's a kind of thing where it's saying like to don't think this is how it's always going to be. Know you have the whole world ahead of you, okay? And usually when the world card comes in, it means that there's going to be, for me, travel and seeing the world as well. A lot of traveling, if anything, in your future. So please keep that in mind as well for the new year or the year after that, because I'm sensing within a couple of years, I do see that sense of traveling the world or seeing the world. I don't know if it's a trip or you're just going to go around and see things. I also got the Ace of Air, which represents brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation and challenging beginning. So it's this card is focusing on seeing the truth of a certain situation. So obviously, whatever you've gone through recently, you're seeing the truth now, or you're seeing the real side of it, and it's obviously very hurtful. And I feel that sense of, obviously it's the truth, but it's hard to accept. And you're now going through this process of allowing yourself to go through a new beginning, and it's a hard, challenging beginning. I definitely feel that, but this is something of your highest good, as this is kind of like a blessing in disguise, if anything, and you must go through this. um, if anything, they're just saying to step back and find this time, I guess, to reevaluate, rethink, go over things. But I am sensing that energy of where you're kind of pissed. I don't know if it's you're pissed or you're sad or disappointed, but there's that sense of energy like that. And then I pulled out one more card for you as well, two more cards. This card says, time to buckle down and get things done. On your commitments, a guardian angel. So the Knight of Earth represents the concept where things will get better. It's now time to commit to yourself and focus on yourself, and know that if you find that place, that stillness within yourself, you'll allow yourself to reach that enlightenment, or allow yourself to get back into your own enlightenment. Okay. The last card I received is the Six of Earth, which this focuses on money. And it's saying for the new year, money is going to be better. Money's going to um, um, get better, as I see soon that you're going to be receiving um, uh, money or funds, or something's going to come through. Um, so money's either going to get better in your job, or you're going to receive some gift of money, gifts, or a fund soon. But it's just a sense of abundance flowing, and all is going to be well with money. So that's what this card means, that money's going to be good. Okay, hun? So I'm going to leave you with that, hun. I know there's just that sense of it's just, I feel it it's a very difficult time for you. And if anything, this is more of just reassurance and confirmation. But for the new year, I know you're still in that place where it's hard. So my advice for you and guidance for you would be to allow yourself to grieve, or allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, to then accept, to then allow yourself emotionally to move on from that feeling, from that place. Because you don't want to hold that or carry that with you for a long time, especially into the new year. So there's this sense of saying, okay, express, feel what you need to feel, but then find that place where you can allow yourself to now accept and move forward and move past that. Okay, not just with that person, but with yourself. So I very much hope you enjoyed this reading, and I send you lots of healing energy your way, hun. And allow yourself to express. Cry if you need to cry. Don't hold back any emotions, as it's going to make you feel worse. So I send you lots of healing energy, And thank you so much for reaching out to me as I hope I'm able to bring some clarity or help you in any way. I'm here if you ever need me. And just take this time to get through the process, okay? Um, and pray. Pray to your guides and angels to point you in the right direction, hon. All right? Lots of love and many blessings. Bye now.